Hi guys, and welcome back to Dan's Kitchen Garden Allotment. Just before this video starts, please go along and hit that subscribe button to join the family. Also, if you like this video, please hit the like button as well. It's all much appreciated. So what are we doing today? Today we're going to show you how I store my pumpkins and how to prepare the pumpkins to be stored up for the winter. A pumpkin can last for anything up to 8 months to a year in good storage position. So I'm going to show you how I store my pumpkins. So as you see from the previous video, I was up my allotments and I was trying to weigh my pumpkins on a silly little scale like this. But if the pumpkins turn out like they would normally be, which is about normally this sort of size from the shop, this is the sort of size you would buy from the shop, it would fit perfect. But unfortunately the ones I tried to weigh was far too big, so I've had to borrow a bigger set of scales off of one of my friends. So I've managed to get a bigger set of scales, and hopefully these ones will tell me the correct weight of my pumpkins. I'll just show you them. As a lot of you know, this year I've gone for size over quantity, because last year I did grow probably in the region about 30 or 40 pumpkins this sort of size. This is my smallest pumpkin. This ain't the big pumpkin reveal on the size, but this is the smallest pumpkin, and this was the size that I grew then. But this year I thought I'd go big, so I managed to get some of the big seeds, and I will take you over and show you the pumpkins now. So then guys, as you can see, this year I've got 5 quite big. They're massive. I have seen bigger on YouTube grown in America and places like that, but this year we have got 5 great big pumpkins. So I would have had a lot more, but unfortunately, as I've just said, when the allotment got broken into, the lies kids, they ended up smashing 3 or 4 of them. So that is why we lost quite a few of the pumpkins. But this is good enough. What I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to have one for Halloween. Two of them's going to get harvested, and then the other 2, what we're going to do is we're going to see more towards Halloween if there's anywhere that we can donate them to where they can enjoy them as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the M1 here, and we're going to find out what its weight is. So what we're going to do is, I've marked each pumpkin. We obviously got 1, 2, 3, that's the 4th pumpkin, that's the 5th pumpkin, and we've got to weigh the little one, so that's going to be number 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave number 6 till last, and we're going to go across and weigh number 1. So let's bring it over to the scales. So guys, what I will do is I will measure them in pounds, because I know that a lot of people know what it's like in pounds, and also in the bottom of the video I shall do it in kg as well, so people who know about kg will be fine, as that is set up perfectly to naught. So let's get number 1's pumpkin. Whoa, that weighs a ton. And let's put number 1 on. I will get the camera and move it closer so you can see. So guys, hopefully you can see that. That first one is 47.5 pounds. And now we're going to move to pumpkin 2. So here we go, we have pumpkin 2 now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place you down there. And hopefully you can stand up, and then I can just move it across to the scales. Yep, this one is 52 pounds. Hopefully you can see it, 52 pounds. Near enough 53. So let's get pumpkin 3 now. So this one, guys, I don't know if you can see it, it's exactly 58 pounds. So as I said, I will work it out in kg and I will put it in the video now. This is pumpkin 3. So it is quite hard to film this and the overall weights, but I've just done pumpkin 4 and pumpkin 4 is 61 pounds. This is the final pumpkin. This is pumpkin 5 and we've also got a special pumpkin 6 as well. But pumpkin 5 is extremely heavy and I've had to ask my wife to come over and help me film because this one weighs a ton. As we come over to the scales, you want to follow me over to the scales, Mary? So this one is between 72, 74, I would say it's between 73 and 74. 73, 74 I would say. So this is the biggest one. So what did we say this one was? 70? So we go, to call it even, we'll go 73 and a half. And that was pumpkin 5. So now guys, point at me. So now guys, we've got the biggest pumpkin and the heaviest pumpkin. This is going to take so much to lift. Are we ready? This is pumpkin 6. Are we ready? It's the heaviest one, guys. I said we were going to weigh it. Let's see what it weighs. Whew, that's heavy. And this one weighs nothing on this scale. Let's see if we can get this one working. I know already. I've already weighed this one, guys. It weighs about 5 pounds, something like that. Not heavy at all. The heaviest pumpkin. But guys, I have to show you the worst of the best. So as you can see, we started off with pumpkin 1 at 47.5 pounds. Pumpkin 2, 52.5 pounds. Pumpkin 3, 58 pounds. Pumpkin 4, 61 pounds. And pumpkin 5 is 73 pounds. We said between 73 and 74 pounds. As I said, I'll put that all in kg in the description box below. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to prep these for storage. Let's start that. So I apologise about the filming of that last bit. My wife was filming and she's not used to having the camera around, and obviously these pumpkins are bloody awkward as well to lift around. So what I'm going to do is show you how to prep a pumpkin for storage for the winter. I'm doing it on our biggest one we had. This was the 4 or 5 pounder, we're going to call it, because it didn't even register on the scales properly. 4 or 5 pounder. So as you can see, I've been joined by little monkey, and she's going to she's going to help me with this process. So Felicity,
you're a little monkey.
So Felicity,
Yeah.
what do you like doing with pumpkins at Halloween? What do we like doing?
Decorating them.
We like decorating them. And what do you normally put in the middle of the pumpkins?
Eyes and nose.
And what do we normally put inside the pumpkins so everyone can see it? A candle.
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 Are we going to do it now?
No, this is what for Halloween. In Halloween, so there will be a Halloween special video coming, guys. So as you see, we've got a little interview from little Munchkin here. So the first process is going to be when you harvest them from the allotment, you obviously get quite a bit of mud, dry mud. And what we want to do with that dry mud is just give it a brush as much as you can off. Just now you can see why I picked this pumpkin for, because the other pumpkin was far too big to be doing it.
Want me to help you? Ow!
So we just brush that off. Just like that, that's how we store them, guys. Yes, there is a little bit of mud on there, but that's absolutely fine. Belongs the mud is dry. Don't store these up when they're wet. And the other things is this is a good sample of having the pumpkin. If you leave it too long, it can crack and it can show. As you can see, this one's been a little bit sun-baked and it's starting to crack in little different places. And the way I deal with that is I take a little bit of tissue.
Daddy, this is funny.
And we dip it in olive oil, and then we just rub it on the pumpkin, just like that. Do you want to take over and do that bit? Go on then, you take over and do that bit. Rub the pumpkin over. And as I said, this will store up to 8 months to a year in any dry, cool place. Soon as frost comes and stuff like that, you just want to get a little bit of, I use old decorating sheets, and just cover them over, so there's no, so the frost can't get to them basically. So you want that turn. Not too much oil. That's it. That's enough. Take that off. Put that on the table. As you can hear, we've got the red kites going over, and then we just take another tissue and just dry it off just a little bit more. And then we can store these in the shed, and then they will be ready for Halloween. As I said, guys, one of these are going to be donated to either a local school or charity, because I don't need this many, and the other couple I have got plans for in future videos. She's gone. So guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. As I said, we had 3 pumpkins in the garden as backups, or I would just have the 2 from the allotment. As a lot of you know, the allotment got vandalised by kids, as I keep saying. But it's here, it's fine. That's what happens. So guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're watching this video and you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and make sure the bell notification is switched on at all times. I can't do it because you disturb me. Stop it, monkey. You know the rest, guys. I'll catch you later.